Ho mataki oyasin. Chai vagwan. Namaste. Haush, haush, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Welcome home, my family, my brothers, my sisters. Loving you. Oh, what a beautiful sight before me. The mountain, the smoke, or like the clouds, or whatever you'd like to describe. This, like, it looks like smoke. Maybe it's not smoke, though. It's got to be rain clouds or dark clouds of something. But they are dark, or they are heavy, and still I find them so beautiful. I couldn't help but think of a song. It's an old-time song. A song that goes straight to the heart. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. I feel like I'm messing up the lyrics. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading. I'm interested in singing classes. I'm interested in learning how do people manipulate and change their voice and tone and express different patterns, especially if you aren't feeling the song. If I'm feeling the song, many times I'm noticing I can get in tune, I can get in harmony because, man, I'm really feeling that song. Sometimes there's songs that I don't know the words to and still I'm trying to go along, but I'm not really feeling the song, you understand? That's why sometimes it's important to make our own song and to go our own places and do things on our own because it's our expression and our need and our divinity, and it's not anyone else's job to have this expression or need to be. We all have a me, a my, and I. And many times we see this in others or outside of the self. However, it's so deep within. Sometimes you have to close your eyes and imagine and witness and pay homage and presence. If it's affordable to you to spend time with yourself, to really enjoy yourself, to really give attention to yourself instead of asking everyone else to look at this and to tell you what this is and what this means and how this story is going and to be the storyteller. Many of us are telling stories of worry for the other. I do not believe that is a way that we should be praying and caring for each other. I think instead we should be praising vision and praise on like what good we see and where you could say our expectations are, or where we are mapping or navigating and what we are seeing for the other person. I think other people would call that good intentions, you know. Sometimes like you have this particular vision. There's another word for this. I am struggling to remember the name and the word and the moment expressed in life when you go through this. It's kind of like when you love someone for who they could be, or like you have like these things. What is that? Their possibilities. There's certain. I'm thinking of a word with a C. I think it's with this letter C, like cat. C. It's not conditions. It's not changes. Not consequences. Someone's potential. It's a P. Their potential. That I'll accept that word. That it's the exact vibration. The potential. We see potential in people. Like, wow, if you could just believe in yourself and just read these books and just dedicate your life and your time to God or this thing inside you that God has planted that you love and care about, and only you love and care about, that you need to spend time with. Why aren't you listening to your cells and your body and giving yourself permission to express? Or do you even have compassion for why? Will you even listen to the answer? Like what things have happened to you and crossed your path that make you freeze, that make you not want to grow or breathe or share, right? Share air with the plants, plant some seeds, share your ideas. Maybe your ideas aren't so great or nice, and maybe you need someone to tell you, hey, that's not a very bright light way to imagine things. There's a brighter light than this dim area that you are focusing on right now. Yeah, you just have to say a prayer, an intention, and choose that, you will allow yourself to think differently, or you will allow yourself to be proven wrong, or to change your your beliefs. I like I-leafs because it's like, it's kind of like lies that I have chosen to identify and believe because I like living and believing this story. And there can be judgments from the illusion and the Maya and the conditioning and the fragmentation. However, there can also be great joy and expression from the limited amount of energy that we are capable of expressing. And maybe today or now I am a level 1 and the next day I'm a 10, or maybe with this person I can be a level 3 and this person I can be a level 100. And then maybe other times we have these experiences with people that's like, wow, if I didn't know you, I couldn't see myself through your eyes. Like, wow, thank you for seeing the good in me when all I could see was like my sin or my suffering or my lying or my selfishness or my stupid grin, right? Like whatever thing that we're beating ourselves up for or using to separate ourselves, the duality consciousness or the poverty consciousness of lack and limitation, which again is all, you could say, false belief codes, but they're not, because if we believe them, we live a reality that says that these laws are true, and we create this cause and effects by giving attention and energy to the cause that gives us the effect of this, that we say we no longer want this effect, but yet we keep continuing the behavior and the actions and the thoughts and the repetitions of continuing these cycles, when really we have a choice to end the loop, to end the madness of ourselves, to end the insanity, and to choose to really be one with ourselves and our own personal mottos or moral codes that are our own. Maybe no one else cares if we lie or we cheat, right? Unless like we mess with them, right? But maybe we personally don't want to be liars or cheaters, and this could be cheating people out of the truth, maybe you're saying you want to hang out with someone, but maybe you really just want their energy and you feel really good being around their energy, but you just don't know how to say that. You may not even recognize that that's what it is. But it's important for you to pay attention, because knowledge isn't free, right? You got to pay attention, and every day you pay the price to live your life. So it's important for you to spend wisely, spend your attention inwardly. And when you are looking outwardly, always attempt to find praise and grace so that you may have that for yourself, because the same way that you are spelling or doing curses or blessings, whatever intentions you are speaking and vibrations that are coming out of you, maybe you're saying I love you, but maybe deep down it's a curse that I hate you and I can't stand you, stay away from me. It's about being honest with yourself where you are, and sometimes it can be really, really hard and uncomfortable to identify and label the self as a way that we do not choose to be in congruence with. However, in order to have courage to keep going, it's important for us to accept step number 1, to accept things that you cannot change. Accept that we are powerless. Accept your limitations. Know your place. God granted us all a chance, so we all have a chance to eat, okay? Maybe that piece of bread isn't for you. Maybe that little tiny piece is for little Jacob over there. Or maybe that one's for me and this one's for you. And maybe mine is a little smaller, but maybe I'm okay with that because I'm kind of in prayer and meditation right now, or I have my own reasons for renunciating food, and then therefore someone who's more hungry can have something. Or these are just vain imaginings and isolations of my own creation, really, right? Though what is the creation of just thoughts? Does it really magnitude and create more? Are my thoughts affecting you and your behaviors and what you're thinking about right now? Can I stop you from thinking about what I'm speaking about? Or is it automatic for your own inner dialogue and thoughts to be louder than me and to be unable to hear and receive my message? Or is an older message coming up that you haven't integrated, so therefore you're not ready to receive the message that is being delivered at this time, when the opportunity was granted to you in the past and you had a choice to rebuke peace or rebuke honesty or trust and justice and all of those good things, those good stories, the fruits of our labor. I really enjoy inside our studies of spirituality, we have come across many different books and texts and lineages and heritages and adoptions, and all of these make wave and add credit to little pieces that really were like prasad or like sweet delicacies to my soul. And I had to be honest with myself, things that were like between me and God. Something between me and God that is ladybugs. Ladybugs has always been a very special and interesting and delicate deliverer of messages and of faith and courageousness and trust and just the delicateness of life. Speaking of the I can't even. It's like the big pink elephant in the room that's been here in the room.
In 10 miles, take exit 230 onto State Route 20 toward Burlington.
As you may hear, our route is coming to an end, which is ironic because the highlighter of the things I'm about to talk about, and it's that pink elephant in the room of death and our process of transgression and rebirth and renewal and becoming whole again and remembering and calling back all of our pieces and releasing what no longer serve us and what's no longer ours, sending back out all the pieces that aren't ours, calling back all the pieces that are ours. And just that process of remembrance, it's like the witness that stays with you after all the pain and everything that you've gone through. There's like this one part inside of you that just never changes. And when you close your eyes, you'll notice it's genderless, it's ageless, it's timeless. I can only send thanks and blessings to Chandrakant from the Amrit Institute for helping me really embody this lesson and really like make this part of my soul. And like I feel like I carry this part of this gentleman inside my heart and my character, almost like how people are always trying to be Jesus. There's part of me that's like always Chandrakant and like Amrit Desai and Bapuji and these certain people that just like the stories of their lives and what they've done, they're like, oh my God, these people I just like value so much. Like I know no one else may care about their lives and who they are, but wow, they really touched me and brought like this transference of energy and deeper understanding of the universe and life. And just there's no possible way that I'm ever going to go back to a life of disbelieving some of these things that I have come to just experience. And I find joy and pleasure in some of these belief systems and these belief codes. And it is true that some of them make people feel extremely uncomfortable, like when I'm mentioning Shakti or Kuan Yin or Jesus the Christ or any guru. You know, people always have something bad to say about somebody, or no matter whose name, they'll always look for something wrong. And I feel bad for those because it just shows what you do to your own face and your own name and your own body and your nails and everything. And I can see this because I am this too. And I am tired of seeing this, and I'm tired of living with this great judger and this great thing who thinks that it's great and that this thought is important and that my voice is important and that I have such great power and that I can do things that I can't do. But I'll admit that there are times when there is like a faith in being able to do the things that people say that I can't do. It's like a Holy Spirit or something that just enters me and just I cannot help but be all that I am expressing. And again, if I am forgotten or named terrible, I am deeply apologetic to my own soul, for I am in deep hopes and regards of becoming my meaning of my name to be pure, to really feel love and peace and acceptance towards myself and who I am in every single moment, instead of constantly feeling like I have to like watch me and train myself and all these other good things. I love you very much. I have to go. We're going to talk soon about the death doula process. I love you so much. I will be back, I promise. Aho.